leading up to the Dragon Ball Legends 8th anniversary. So today, we're going to hop into PvP, and we're going to be using the headliners from part 1 of the Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary. But here's the team. I'm hoping everything will turn out well. And note that this is a themed team battle video. I'm doing this just for fun. So the goal is to win at least one battle, and that's it. Anyway, let's go. Now, 6th anniversary. Things should be slightly easier now since we're around the realm of like the more modern units, right? Even though these units are 2 years old. But their time in the spotlight is gone. So using them is gonna be tough. Okay, powerful opponent with Guldo. Endurance, Revival. Not gonna be fun. Like, we have Vegito, so I'm hoping he can take care of Frieza. I'm not sure how you're gonna work against them, though. That's gonna be kind of concerning. I really gotta make sure he gets built, and I have to make sure that his Revival gets activated. So, let's do this. I will lead off with Vegito first. But I really gotta make sure that I get Fusing Super Vegito ready. And not only does he need to be ready, but I also have to make sure that, again, I have Rising Rush at the ready, because if I do, then I can throw that on Frieza and hopefully be able to nullify his endurance. But if not, this is not going to be fun then. So we will see. We'll see, because, again, these two units, their time in the spotlight is long gone. So I don't know how they're going to perform here. I need them to perform pretty freaking well, especially against Nappa. That's not going to be fun. Okay. There it is. All right, keep that going. All right, swap. I mean, whatever helps us get our gauge built. Okay, so we got smacked. Swap. Okay. Pop this. Okay, swap again. Wasn't expecting that. That was definitely thrown out. Okay, if I can at least get their gauges built. Okay, bam, that builds the gauge. Okay, sure. Again, still building the gauge. Okay. All right, I can definitely see their mitigate. Turles is not doing anything, bro. Just put him back. Put him back, bro. Just put him back. Like, you're already throwing out your ultimate attack with Turles. Like, again, right now it's kind of a battle of attrition because my opponent has Endurance and Revival, but that's really it. He even had a special skill, bro. What? Oh, okay, well, Turles is actually doing something. All right, survive. Swap. Okay, thank you. Swap, please. Okay. Going up. Swap and fuse. Okay, so that somehow worked. I get all my health back. But now, if I can get Rising Rush, I can wipe somebody out. The downside is, Nappa is still here. Okay. All right, there it is. There we go. That's the damage I'm talking about. All right. And we're going to swap here. It literally buffered it right underneath. Oh, wow. And the cards it swapped it out for are even worse. Okay. You got that? Okay, sure. And I can't even get Fusing Super Vegito in just yet, so that really makes this worse. All right, just go ahead and pop that. Because if I was able to get Fusing Super Vegito in, this would have been night and day. Swap. All right, fuse. Okay, so we have Gogeta in, which is good. The thing is, I need to get out the way and vanish. Thought okay. You know what? Just bring in Nappa, bro. You brought in Frieza. Oh. Oh. No, Vegito's rush always lands. If you land it, it will always connect. So that yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one. Overwhelming Spirit of the Strongest. Woo. I'm going in. I'm actually very glad that he brought in Frieza instead. That helped out tremendously. Okay, so Frieza's out of the way, which is good. Throw this out. Okay, now Vegeta is in. That is probably going to be an issue. But if we're able to get past Vegeta, that's game. There's no way my opponent should win. So this is where the real battle begins. I'm going in. And they forfeited. Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually shocked. Like, if they brought in Nappa, then yes, he's guaranteed to come back because he has revival. But bringing in Frieza when Turles was in, and since Turles doesn't have, like, abilities like, you know, nullify, like, endurance nullification, like when Rise of Rush or whatever is activated, you let Frieza on the chopping block. His health was way too low. And Vegeta nullifies endurance when he uses Rise of Rush for 3 timer counts. So, yeah, you sacrificed Frieza for no reason. You didn't even get to take advantage of endurance, which we take those. But, that's just the first battle. We have 2 more battles left. It could be a lot more difficult. And I guess, actually no, because Turles, his Zenkai is recent, very recent. And Nappa, we know his equipment is extremely good. So, we could probably gauge like how they actually functioned against that team. That's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. Okay, next battle. Okay, so we got to deal with endurances, which is not gonna be fun. Lots of endurances. Okay. How do I want to go about this? I know like he's safe, which is good. He's also safe. He's not. Let's do this in hopes that we'll be able to get something going. If we're able to get rid of either Trunks or Rose, we'll be fine. Like, Xeno Trunks being there is annoying because when he goes in, he seals our strike, right? I also don't know how that's going to work with, like, the assault chain. If we do get a fusing Gogeta Blue in, if, like, it'll seal or not. I'm pretty sure it should, because once you start the chain, it turns whatever Blast Arts cards you have in your hand into strike. So, we'll see. But even at that, if you were to do that, you're going to take damage. It's element factor disadvantage. This can go either or. This can go either or. We will see. But with Ultra Trunks, getting him out the way would be good because of Final Hope Slash. It's going to hit very hard. Plus, he has endurance. Like, we have the means to go against him, which is also good. But I'd rather have him out of the way so that way we can focus on the Xenoverse 2 units. So, we'll see. Not sure how this is going to turn out. Okay. I'm just going to back up then. Okay. Cool. There we go, because you don't. Yeah, you don't have, what's it called? Blast Armor on strike, so that's good. Alright, thank you for the Blast Arts card. And swap. Okay, so I got them going a little bit, which is good. Alright, we'll stay on the ground because I don't want to give him a tactical advantage. I pressed that far too late. Alright, there we go. See to mitigate for a bit. Timer counts are all the way, like, at the top. That is insane. Okay. Like, timer counts are sky high. Okay. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Okay. I just have the wrong units in at the wrong time. Okay, here we go. Like, I had the wrong units in at the wrong time. The combo from Rose just never ended. Okay. Yep, endurance nullified. Didn't even get to do anything. Okay. Okay, just keep sidestepping. There we go. Now, what would be really good is if I could get Rising Rush. That would be fantastic. But I already lost Legend Super Vegeta, which is a very, very big deal. Okay. Alright, keep that going. Thought so. Right now we're element neutral, so we gotta take advantage as much as we can. Thought so. Okay, keep it going. There's no way it's really not trying to give... Like, the timer counts are at the absolute precipice. And it won't even go down. Because it stopped moving. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. Good patience. Oh, you didn't react. Okay, going in. Yeah, no, cover change nullified. Where are the Dragon Ball cards? Alright, Fuse. Like, the Dragon Ball cards don't exist? I need, how many, 2? Like, where are they? Okay, cool. I finally got the Dragon Ball cards, but at what cost? Okay, you're dead. Great. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The game actually screwed me over. Like, I got a Dragon Ball card, it gave it to the special move, and then the special move got sealed, and then the special move got dropped. Like, it did everything possible to not give me Rising Rush. Insane. Not to mention I lost Legend Super Vegito far too early. Like, I was hoping that he'd be able to, like, take the hit. He couldn't. It is what it is. Okay, on to the final battle. That's just, like, the game did everything to not let me get that card. Like, it gave me, like, already having a Dragon Ball on a special move is already rough, like, in and of itself. But it's on a special move, then the special move gets sealed, and then the special move gets dropped. So it's like, cool. I didn't want Rise and Rush anyway. I really didn't. Okay, final battle. I'm actually shocked that we haven't run into Legend Bardock yet. Because when it comes down to Legend Bardock, I do think that he'd be the biggest threat to this team. Them being there? Especially with... No. Okay. You're going to have to lead off with one of the purple units. So I'm going to do this. Unless you decide to bring in Goku Mini, which I still have him. So it doesn't even matter if he comes through and I activate Rising Rush and he gets Endurance. It doesn't matter. Like, Vegito's going to nullify it. So if I can get Rising Rush and the game doesn't screw me over, then we'll be fine. Okay, thought so. So, it's actually not a bad thing that I led off this way. Now, I do have to look out for Goku Mini because if this gauge fills, he gets a special move. Well, he gets a special skill, which turns into a special move. And then it'll trap me in if he uses it. So, yeah, gotta be very, very careful with that. We can make this work. We definitely can. If I'm able to get Vegito out of the way, that should be game. It should be. We will see. Because the main thing would be Goku and Vegeta, they're going to be able to combo forever. They're an old unit. Legend Vegito is probably going to be the main damage. And Goku Mini is going to be the sniper, right? Because he can trap you in and wipe you out. You got to be careful of all of that. This is a horrible hand. Okay. Why am I getting all these cards? It just, everything I had is just gone and went to Blast Arts. Okay. Again, I didn't want to play the game anyway. Bro's just, he's just winging it. That shouldn't connect. Okay. Alright, do that and swap. Alright, pop this, so that way I can swap again. Because the sooner I get Vegito in, the better. Swap. Okay, keep it going. I mean, we're doing kind of moderate damage, so just gotta make do with what we've got. Okay, and there it is. Swap. Okay. Okay, that was actual good patience. Okay. No! Well, apparently yes. Okay, swap. Alright, thank you, Denny. Appreciate you. Alright, there we go. Alright, swap. So now I can get Vegito in if I really want to. Actually, I should probably just burst damage this before it's too late. Alright, just get you out of the way so we don't even have to worry about Rising Rush. And Down you go. Okay, fuse. All right, so we have fusion. Great. I really need to get Gogeta Blue in, because a lot of the heavy lifting has been on the Vegetos. Oh, well, yeah, you got that. You definitely do. All right, I'll take these bits of damage. That's fine. That's not gonna be good. All right, you gotta survive. Your health is up. Like, his health is all the way up, so I really need you to live. Damage? Good, we're alive. You popped that far too early. Thank you. No. Okay, you did get that, though, which is not good. He's dead. Okay, cool. Now it's really on to the other fused warriors. Just couldn't do much. Okay. Okay, thought so. So. All right, keep that going. Okay, swap. All right, and now we can fuse. We can get Gogeta in, and hopefully we can get, like, you know, the chain going. It depends on what we get. All right, let's do this. Sure. Okay. All right, chain starts. Chain's doing nothing. The chain is doing nothing. All right, it's the only thing that's going to give me the Dragon Ball, so might as well go for it. Bam. And there we go. All right, charge. All right, there we go. Had to be a bit patient with that. Pop this. And throw. Go up. Okay, we just got to keep this going for as long as we possibly can. And the whole time I'm going to need ki. All right, there we go. So I just have my gauge at the ready. Oh, no. I was really hoping that they weren't going to swap, but here they are. All right, there we go. Rising Rush. Okay, going straight for you. Okay, so let's pick this. Again, I had to get that rush off because if I don't, well, we're in trouble. So good, because I was going to pick Blast. Glad that I didn't. Like, I was absolutely going to pick Blast. And down you go. Okay, so there's that. You are alive, which is not good for me. I should be able to take that. I'm definitely taking that. Pop main so I can live. Sidestep. Okay, here we go. All right, going straight on in. Actually, you know what? Let me get one of these out of my hand. Cool, I can live with that. Smack and get out of the way. All right, another one down. Sidestep. Okay. Assault chain. Swap. Because I need ki. All right, there we go. Actually, I think this might be LF. All right. Oh, yeah, I have 100 ki. Yeah, that should be LF. And here we go. Okay, so, yeah, that could have went south because I lost Legend Super Vegito far too early. But, and also seeing this on Legend Super Vegito is kind of crazy. But at least we were able to get this going, which is a good thing, right? Could have went south real quick, but we managed to make it work, and I think that's good. But also, to be fair, when it came down to that final team, really the only logical unit we could have based anything off of would have been Legend Super Vegito. But with that said, they did hold their own against him, and I think that's a good thing. So, yeah, that is the 6th anniversary Part 1 headliners. Now, tomorrow, we get to the last anniversary units before the newest one, which will be the 7th anniversary units. But I do want to know in the comment section below, if you guys do have any of the 6th anniversary units, are you willing to use them in PvP to build up hype leading towards the Dragon Ball Legends 8th anniversary? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.